he's just been absolutely amazing. I mean, all these things are done by Robert Wagner. He's yeah, you have to come up here. Robert is just absolutely incredible. I mean, every place here, this was his dream to make this happen, and he's worked so hard on this. I mean, you guys have no idea. He was working. Yeah. If I call her, maybe she's gonna punch me.
Yeah, I am.
Guys, I really appreciate it. I mean, it doesn't say enough for seeing everybody here, and I mean, the weather held out for us. I mean, it's just been it's been phenomenal. I mean, like BK said, I mean, when all you folks were back in Michigan last year, Rob Furr and a couple other people approached me and asked me what I thought of the idea, and I went to work on it immediately. I mean, it's been a long, hard road, but like I was telling everybody today, I mean, we're like 4-0. I mean, Mother Nature has been kind to us. The weather's kind of like held out. Had some fantastic cars out here. I mean, getting to see all these vehicles compete, getting to see all you folks out here, it was just awesome. And I'm just, thank you for coming. Greatly appreciate it.
We're not getting out of here so fast. We're not done saying nice things about him. Robert has a full-time job, and many times he'd get home, whatever it was, 8, 9 o'clock at night or whatever, if they're closing the store, and he'd send me emails at 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, this, he put in a lot into this. So I can't emphasize enough how much effort he put into this and how much love he put into this, because he wanted to do this, to make sure everybody came here and had a great time, and that's a really selfless person. So not only did we, the ISSCA board, get Robert this gift card. It's a MasterCard gift card that he can do as he like. Take your wife out to dinner. But Ed's going to come up here, and Ed's going to explain what we also were getting made up for Robert.
We want to do something special for the sponsors this year, the ones that really came out and stepped up. So we got a really nice award plaque for everybody, and I shipped them to Robert a couple days before the event, and he opened them up. I said, make sure they're okay. He's like, they're fantastic. He said, it just blows me away. I said, well, we have one for you. It doesn't look like this. It's going to be a custom, limited. What we've got is a picture of your car, and I've sent it to a local artist. They make a dot drawing out of your car. She uses dots with an ink pen. It's a phenomenal gift. We're going to give it to you as soon as it's done. So it'll look just like this. Something for hanging in the living room. All the hard work. Appreciate it. One more time, gift.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
A couple other sponsors that we had awards made up for. They were generous donators, but they couldn't make it. Zach at ProForged donated a whole front end kit. We're going to raffle that off too, right? We're going to raffle that off. That's about a $450 front end. That's the heavy duty front end kit for our cars. And even if you don't need it now, you're going to need it eventually. And it's a good thing to have. So it's something worth bidding on, because the bigger and harder we push these cars, you definitely want one of these front ends. So thank you, Zach. We already thank Brian. Brian left again. Another company that came through at the end, amazingly, was Street Trends. Street Trends couldn't be here, and at the last minute, Jason, the owner of Street Trends, called me up, and he just decided to get into it. He sent us, I believe, 5 boxes of items that were so heavy that Robert needed help, moving them around, and we figured it's about $4,000 worth of stuff that we're gonna raffle off, that he just donated to ISSCA. And he's one of the few guys, after all these years, his business is still predominantly our cars. So pretty amazing. And he just maybe he had a good year, whatever happened, but he wanted to pay it back, and he sent us a lot of stuff to auction off. So hopefully you guys are going to stick around and get some really good deals on some street trends things. Everything from under the hood, performance parts, billet pieces for under the hood. So thanks, Street Trends.
When we were putting on, when we were working on this event, we came up with the idea of a way to give back to the community. A lot of you did that by going to the benefit dinner for the Tony Stewart Foundation. It was a huge success. We've actually literally blew those folks away because they weren't expecting as many people to go to that event or go to that dinner on Wednesday. So thank you for that. Another big company or a business that stepped up and that's helping us out is Wall Haulers. It's a business that's out of California, and they actually work with the Tony Stewart Foundation. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be auctioning off 2 doors, and that's what Wall Haulers does, is they make custom NASCAR doors with like their favorite drivers, and they're autographed. We've got 2 of them here tonight that we're going to be raffling off. The money that
We take credit cards.
That's right. We did get Pat set up so we can take credit cards tonight, folks. All of the money from these, for the 2 doors and a couple of other items that we're going to be auctioning off, is actually going right back to the Tony Stewart Foundation. It's a great organization. What Tony has is that he covers a variety of different organizations. His foundation goes to injured drivers, chronically ill children, and basically no kill shelters. We've been talking about it on a organization that we can give back, and we picked Tony's just for that fact because it's so wide range. So when it comes up to the auction, let's see what we can do to help Tony and his foundation out. Thank you.
We have a couple of pretty cool things to raffle off. I'm pretty sure during the week when you registered, Pat Whalen told you about some of the great things that we were going to be able to auction off. And we wanted to thank a person who went out of their way to, not only is he on the board of directors, but he went out and he built a transmission that we're going to raffle off later. So we'd like to thank Mr. You probably don't even know his real name, Mr. Robert Fandetti of RD Racing.
Basically, it's a 4L65E with Alto Reds and Red Eagle Steel frictions and Alto steels. It's got a Beast sun shell in it. It will have all of the Torrington bearings replaced. It will have all the bushings replaced. It'll have a extra wide Calabar band and all of the little tweaks we do to it, as well as a shift kit that'll turn it into totally manual, which can backfire on you if you get carried away. Because I accidentally dropped mine in the second in the traps at one of the shootouts, and rev limiters don't help you then. So because it went in the second. But what I want to let the whoever wins the auction know, I'm going to be going away for about 3 weeks. I need to know, obviously, what year car it has to be for, because the 94s, 95s, 96s are all different. And I also, it's going to be about 6 to 8 weeks to get it delivered. But it's usually $1,450 transmission plus 300 core charge, so that gives you a rough idea what the street value is on it.
Thank you, Bobo. Actually, on the voucher though, it says tickets to the Bank of America 500, also the same date, so that's probably the name of the race. And Richie picked out Mr. Richard Estrada. If you guys get a chance, you could probably just look him up on YouTube. There's about a 7 or 8 minute video on Richie Parker, and as Lauren will tell you, it's just one of those things that whenever you have a bad day, you know, you can kick your own butt, because when you see this video about this guy Richie, who you saw walking around today, and the things he does, it's just unbelievable. I wish he could have stayed, and we're hoping he might come back later, but you know, I'm sure enough of you saw him and spoke to him today. It's just an unbelievable story. So thank you, Richie, and it was an honor to have him here, and he picked Richard's car as the most impressive. I still think Richard had a slight advantage because Richard brought his own big rock from home. Did you see that? That he had his display stuff on? I don't know how he did it, but he had the big rock to put his stuff on. So, congrats, Richard.
The surprise here in Bill's eyes is I just told him with the microphones off that he has won the Best of ISSCA this year.
Thanks, everybody. Wow, I was not expecting that.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, shucks, it was nothing. You guys know, I mean, my goal has always been, you have to make some sacrifices here and there, but I always wanted to try and build some sort of supercar that could do everything, that you can road race it, autocross it. I have 410 gears in the rear, and I got 17.5 miles to the gallon driving here from New York. It's just an amazing car, what it's capable of, and it's a lot of fun to drive, so thanks, I guess. Thank you. For the stereo sound-off competition, in the 1 to 600 watts, 1.21 gigawatts. In the 1 to 600 watt category, in third place with a score of 2,054 points, Mr. Mike Scoob Hanlon. It was on the judging sheets. In second place, and his ISSCA number happens to be 2526, Mr. Ward Wright. Congratulations. Nice job. And in first place, in the 1 to 600 watt category, is Mr. Adam Jones. Adam's a fellow list member. So after, right? Robert, Adam came all the way from Long Island, so great job. Okay, that's right. In the 600 plus watt category, these are the big boys. In third place, Michael Smith. Where's Mike? In second place, again, this guy's having a pretty good day for a guy that doesn't do this a lot. In the 600 plus category, Mr. Dan Gersh. Just so you guys know, Dan told me, I believe, 2 nights ago in the parking lot, very late, that he's never won anything.
Look at him.
Never. My son asked me when I left. He said, "Daddy, have you got no trophies for your car ever?" I don't know. I've never tried for anything. So I get to bring 2 home.
And Dan also has the crossfire tattoo on his hands, too.
Dan also has some very interesting pictures of him that happened last night.
Shut up, Cracker.
What happens in the parking lot stays in the parking lot. Okay, in first place, again, an incredibly impressive car. You guys all saw it and heard it all week. Previously from Arizona, currently from Pittsburgh, Mr. Doug Johnson. The Super Pro, anything goes. We have some amazing, amazing fast cars. I don't know if anybody's still here, so we'll have to give them the trophies back. But I believe everybody saw Smitty run an 884 at 156 miles an hour. Okay, did John leave now? Is John here? Okay, we'll bring John up later. So John was, Smitty ran an 884. I mean, just absolutely unbelievable. He bounced it around with his everybody at the track saw how wild his run was in the finals, and that's because his front end was actually bent. And that's why he went left, he went right. The car is amazing. I mean, that's an LT1, everybody, by the way. So it's the world's, you guys saw the world's fastest LT1 powered Impala yesterday at the track. So that's a world record, 884 at 156. Congratulations. Amazing. And just so you guys know, if it weren't for Robert, Smitty wouldn't have even come out. He got his car together, what, in 3 months' time? 3 months? Three months?
Robert inspired me to get that thing put back together.
Another amazing thing that Robert did. He inspired, it's a home game for Mike, so he's, in the past 3 months, he thrashed on his car to get it ready, and you guys saw a world record, so it's pretty cool.
Thanks to him. Thanks to him. It
Oh.
would not have been done without this man.
All right. Congratulations, everybody. Smitty, congrats. All right, another one-of-a-kind, never to be duplicated. Don sent me many pictures at 2 a.m. of his work in the garage. He really put a lot of effort into this. And another 8-second Impala. John won the finals. Again, both cars had pretty wild runs on that last run down the track. And John's been here before. Congratulations, John, on the fastest Impala.
Oh yeah, I need one now.
Okay. I'm sorry, I left one out. The best reaction time in the first round, we had some ridiculous lights. I mean, Don cut a 004 light. That's a 004 off perfect in time trials, and he was the number 2 seed. Okay, because Rob was a 001, Rob Hamilton. He's gone. However, in eliminations in the first round, when it counts, Mr. Bob Lynch had a 002 light. That's a 002. Which is amazing because I could have sworn I saw him sleeping in his car. Bob, congratulations. Yeah. And you can fill it with North Carolina moonshine and take that home. Okay. All right. Now we have the results for the autocross. Okay, the autocross in the stock class in 3rd place, and I know he'd never done this before in his life, Mr. Daniel Gersh from Missa. Where's Dan boy? I didn't make that up. You have an award for him? Is that it then?
No, not for 3rd place.
Okay.
Sorry, still excited.
Dan, come back.
I gotta get my picture now.
By the way, Dan never did that before in his life, right, Dan?
Yeah, never ever.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
His first run around the track, he had his arm out the window. I was like, that guy's having fun. In 2nd place, and we've heard this name a lot before, Mr. Darwin Beck. Minutes ago. We'll put that to the side. And in 1st place in the stock autocross, the stock category of autocrossing, Mr. Bill Sadler. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Wait till you see these 1st place trophies. G-Force donated these helmets, and they put special graphics on them. They put the ISSCA 2013 Nationals logo on it, and the autocross winner. So they're not full, right? These are like 3/4 size helmets, so don't try and put it on your head. These are amazing. So. Okay, in the prepared class, in 3rd place, I believe he didn't get his car's transmission back in until a day before he showed up here. All the way from Maine, Mr. Tom Bordeaux. Is Tom still here? All right, we'll let Tom know. In 2nd place, Mr. Josh Peters. Where's Josh? That's all that good karma for helping everybody in the parking lot, Josh. Good. All right, Josh. Yeah. I want to shake my hand. Let's do a high five, too. Okay, and in first place, what this kid's having some week, he got a free Brian Herder dyno tune on his birthday. And what else did he win on his birthday? He got his car detailed for free on his birthday, and he came in first place in the prepared class, Mr. Chris Fish. Nice job. In the modified class, in third place, Tim Kilmeyer. Where's Tim? He's like, he drag race us too. There he is. Tim, congratulations. The third place, you get an honor. All right, Tim, thank you. Great job. In second place modified, Mr. Brian Furman. All right, Brian. Brian, congrats. Okay, even though he's in the modified category, the rumor is that he had the best pass of the entire day. Was it 52? Do we know what it was? 52 and change, all the way from Texas. You'll love him, Mr. Mike Reck. Oh, there's a knot in the helmet bag. Hold on. Mike, bite it. Show me how you chew through it. And as you guys who watch the autocross know, it's amazing because those are like literally like Mike makes it look like a Sunday drive. His tires don't squeal. You know what I'm saying? Like he has that, he has the line down and he knows what he's doing. So pretty amazing. Okay, in the race category, in third place we have an upset here, all the way from a brown car that everybody knows and loves, Mr. Stormin' Norman Pelton. As you guys all know, Norman's the guy who brings his entire garage to the track every day on his trailer. He's the most helpful guy, parts, whatever you need, Norm's there.
We're replacing an Opti and an initiative.
Thank you, Norm. Okay, in second place in the race division, autocross, happened to be yours truly, me. Yay, me. Now in the afternoon, everybody got more runs, and I had to decide whether to thrash on my car or try and mysteriously make up 7 seconds on the first place car, and I decided to just stay in the pits. In first place with another 52-second pass, Doc John Doherty. Mr. Doherty, what are you? Come on up, Doc.
I told you, Ron.
Congratulations, great job. Obviously, we can't do the autocross and the road race without not only Bobo, but Jose and Carla. I mean, just absolutely amazing. Not only, Jose, Carla, Bobo, all three of them showed up without a B-body, and they still came all the way here to run this event for us because that's how much they love us, and that's how much we love them. And they said I could pay you in gum.
It's soggy fingers.
Yeah, it's and I've made this known throughout the years. The Impala community is just amazing, and the things that everybody gives back to this community is one of the reasons why I choose to be part of this, and a lot of you do too. I've had a Camaro, I've had a 69 Camaro for 27 years, and I still don't belong to any Camaro club. I don't go on any Camaro forums or anything because, you know, there's just nothing like this community. So thanks a lot again, Jose, Carl, and Bobo. We're good to go. That's right, it was also Carla's birthday this week. Okay, on to the road racing. In the stock category, in third place, say this name every year, Mr. Darwin Beck. I presume since he wasn't here to get his last trophy, he's not here to get this one. In second place, another surprise, first time out, Mr. Dan Gersh. You also want to befriend Dan. Dan took about 4,000 pictures this week, so he'll put albums up. So now I think he was taking pictures while he was driving also. Oh, sorry, you got some.
Oh, I got some.
Got some.
Yeah.
First place in the stock category, another beloved friend of the Impala community was John Williamson. Good job. First place. Okay, these all say Solo on them, these G-Force replica helmets, they're just amazing. What a great job this year. Another thing Robert came through on, by the way. Congratulations, John. It's $1 million in cash.
Can't wait.
That's your prize.
Thanks, Don.
All right, great.
Great event, guys. Thank you.
Okay, in the prepared category, in third place, driving the Punisher, Mr. Mason Barhorst. You get a handshake, Mason. Congratulations, Mason. Nice job. Mason was out there tearing it up, that's for sure. He did that on 20-inch rims, by the way. In second place in the prepared category, all the way from Ohio, Mr. Tom Bauman. Oh, thank you. Congratulations. First place prepared in car 1100. Where's Mr. Ken Hennessy? Where's Kenny? There he is. Congratulations. Love that helmet. Okay, on to modified. Modified, third place. Again, these are the same names. These guys can drive. They come all the way from Texas to do this. Mr. Brian Furman. Nice job, Brian. Great job. Thank you. In second place in the modified, this guy generally does not road race. He likes to drag race, and he decided to give it a shot, and he came in second place, Mr. Pat Whalen. I got it backwards. In first place, it's a big surprise here. Once again, Mr. Michael Reck. What are you going to do with two of these?
One on each end of the mantle? One on each side of the back seat.
Thanks, Mike. Mike's also the defending best of ISSCA from last year. So Mike's having quite a run. Okay, in the race division, in third place in the race division on street tires, Mr. Mark Sulimersky. Did Mark leave? Oh, sorry. All right, Mark already had to leave. Mark drove all the way up here on street tires, ran, and went home. In second place, and again, my apologies to Pat Whalen, because in my mind I got a little confused. He likes to drag race most of the time, and he decided to road race, and he put on some tires and went out there and had some fun. Mr. Pat Gish. There's just a little heat stroke today. Good job, Pat. First place, another gentleman who's leaving here with 2 of these helmets. John Doc Doherty, just amazing. He just tore it up.
Oh, you remember what the rock was?
Again, yeah, in the 52 second range. Doc tore it up again.
Thank you.